Back in Barcelona! Yes, that's McDonald's! Mickey D's! I don't really care for McDonald's. Actually, I really hate McDonald's. Yeah, I gotta love the architecture here. I'm with Jevons from Standard, Team Kenya! And that's Jack. I know, he doesn't look Kenyan. He kind of looks like me. But yeah, that's my host. Huawei has brought us here for an amazing launch, witnessing the P10 release. More on that later, but right now let's catch some sights, sounds, and beautiful architecture.
So this is Casa Batlló, one of Gaudi's masterpieces, and was built in 1877. Very close to the Casa Emilia just down the street, and both buildings are true to Gaudi's sense of Art Nouveau. Afterwards, we continued to walk around town and really explore the general vibe of Barcelona. One of my favorite things to do is people watch, grab a coffee, and eat a delicious pastry. Wait till you see this. Yeah, check this out. This is actually a twisted pretzel in a flaky pastry in marmalade and toasted peanuts. After that, we did some more roaming around town, and as true to my own Asianness, we found a line. Really had no idea what we were lining up for, but it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay, so I'm Chinese, and that's why when you see a line, you line up. You don't know what the f is going on, but you line up. Maybe you'll get something for free. So we're talking for free.
Yeah.
Free money. Yay, we like free money.
Great coffee from Uganda, actually, and roasted.
Wait, do you know where we're from?
Where?
Kenya.
Oh, wow.
Afterwards, we hit the streets and we were headed back to Casa Emilia, but after dark. And actually, this is a really interesting experience because we got to learn about the customs, little stories of the residents that have been calling this building home for the last 100 years. Gaudi believed that nature is like a large open book, one we should make the effort to read and interpret. And with this specific tour, even through these windy, wonky staircases, you will experience an unforgettable journey through the different areas of the building. And through video mapping and this incredible audio-visual show, it's definitely one of the coolest rooftop experiences you can have in the entire world. Like I said before, lineups are a great thing, and especially in front of restaurants. It just means the food is great, fresh, delicious. It's a hot spot, and this place was absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's a ton of seafood. I was in heaven. I mean, there was fresh cuttlefish, fresh lobster, fresh everything. We just went ham. The razor clams were great. This lovely lady, a ball of energy, gotta love her. But it was a really casual joint, self-service only, and you just went and found a table, picked up your own food when they rang you. It was so simple, but look at this calamari. It was delicious. The razor clams and olive oil, some butter and garlic, and of course mussels, fresh prawns. I was definitely in food heaven. Finally, it was time for the main event, the global launch of Huawei's P10. Yes, that's right. The Sunday prior to Mobile World Congress, they were hitting the press hard. Look at everybody. There's so many of us. And inside, like any other global launch, glitzy, glamorous, loved every minute of it. I got got a chance to get my hands on the real Huawei P10, and boy does it feel good in your hands. That hyper diamond cut finish really removes all of those disgusting fingerprints. The dual Leica lenses are working fantastic, and even the selfie camera is a Leica lens this time. Don't forget about the 3200 mAh battery, and of course, a line of accessories to go with your new phone.
Hi, how are you? Thank you. Cheers.
Can you imagine all of these photos were actually captured by the Huawei P10? I mean, there's so much you can actually do with these dual Leica lenses.
Mario el lunes se sobrecargó de ese vuelo, en nombre del equipo.
I'm in Madrid!
Finally, a little bit of R&R, and of course I had to hit the streets of Madrid for some delicious food. And why not kickstart it with the dry cured ham, or a hamon. And from the looks of it, the sounds of it, you bet it was delicious. I did a lot of roaming around and enjoyed just taking in all of the Spanish architecture, the people, and just the general vibe of the city. I love museums, and Madrid is home to a lot of museums. So if you're a fan of history, make sure you go check out a couple. The palace is a great place to actually catch the sunset, but the most beautiful place in Madrid is here, the Egyptian Temple of Debod. I mean, check out those colors. Finally, a trip to Madrid would not be complete without this flamenco.